Guys, welcome back. This is the GSL. Artosis is with me. I'm Tasteless. And we have seen some very interesting games so far.
Yeah, you know what? This has been a great day for games. I think it's a lot better than the games that we had on the opening ceremony, even though I did enjoy those games as well. But we're having some really close matches here. You know, the Smoky match, that was very nice, very close.
And an upset.
And yeah. And
that might be the biggest upset we've seen so far.
I think so.
I think
so.
That's my opinion. That's the way I feel about it.
All right.
No, but I mean, Spunky is somebody I actually thought was going to get to the Final 8 even.
Yeah,
the guy's
actually,
solid.
a lot of people, Idra was thinking that he'd have to face him, I believe, right around the round of 8. So
yeah, and you know what's funny is when Starcraft beta came out, every Korean I knew was talking about Spunky.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, well, this guy, Spunky, man, old school, he's destroying everybody. So it's been wild what we've seen so far. We're actually going right into this game because we're short on time.
We did talk about it before,
it was short. Yeah, so this is Junwi versus LegalMind. They said it was going to be shorter. I didn't realize it was going to be that fast.
Yeah.
LegalMind against Junwi. Artosis, update us again on these players. Refresh our memories.
All right. Junwi, a very old school pro from Starcraft 1, a great Zerg, like one of the top in the world for a long time. And here he is. He's so good at this game. Very highly ranked on the ladder, one of the highest ranked Zergs, and just a great player overall. His rivals are every Protoss and Terran user, he has said. So I really love his style in that regard.
I like that attitude.
Yeah.
Here's LegalMind.
Yeah. And LegalMind, this is actually, for whatever reason, this guy plays like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning in Korea. And like for whatever reason, Tasteless, I'm always awake at that time, as you know. So I have played this guy actually like
I am not a morning person,
times,
man. The mornings for me are the point where I look out the window after playing StarCraft 2 all night and I go, oh my God, the sun's rising.
Yeah, no, it's going to be an awkward interview, though, if LegalMind wins, because I don't know how many times I've bad-mannered this guy, man. I've played this guy so many times. But, no, he's a very good Protoss. He can do a lot of different moves, and he will not hesitate to throw a pylon up in your base if he thinks you're not looking. You know, he will use anything he can to win. So, you know, he's going to pull out all the stops here for sure. I'm excited to see exactly what he's going to use. I think, especially on this map, we should see some definite warp gate rushes. It's just so strong on this map.
I think you're totally right. OGS Junwi. Note he was a member of Team OGS, same team Spunky's on.
Yeah.
Spunky, of course, is using the ID OGS leader, but throughout his esports career, which is, I think, longer than almost anybody's I've ever heard of, he's been known as Spunky.
Yeah. He is Spunky to us in our heart.
In fact, I don't even know Spunky's real name. He actually didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, that's what
he's actually told me that. He's like, just call me Spunky.
Yeah.
So we'll keep calling him that. But you know, with Spunky out of the tournament, you know, for OGS's sake, Junwi has to get through now. Or, OGS's reputation is not apparently what we thought it should be at.
You know, a lot of that was, in fact, built up on Tester and Cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, they have other really great players, too, in Snare. One of the favorites of the entire tournament, of course, and a lot of other really top-end players. There's so many OGS players in the tournament. So even if he does get eliminated, I don't think there's, you know, anything to really worry about. But Junwi, man, I do feel like Junwi is probably a better player overall, a lot more experienced than LegalMind.
Yeah, absolutely. All these new players getting on these new teams and stuff. It's interesting to see how those unfolds. Idra just joining EG, which I am actually a member of, Evil Geniuses, with players like Justin Wong, best fighting game player in his respective hemisphere. And, you know, of course, you got players like Grubby, great Counter-Strike team. And then, of course, you have these purely Korean teams like OGS. Out here as well. Now, we note he's not getting any more gas. Nothing in between there. Right. So he's going to go for Zergling speed.
Very standard.
And this is actually kind of StarCraft 1-esque. Okay, note the position of the Protoss's buildings. That's a tight wall. This Zealot just controls the hallway here, and a sentry comes out just in time. Oh!
So
it's a beatdown.
Oh, beautiful move right there. That is what I like to see. LegalMind is a very good Protoss user. A lot of people just use the sentry to hit there. No, use that force field, kill those few extralings. That actually makes a big difference to Zerg. They feel a lot less safe that way. Awesome.
No, it was just that was badass.
I just want to give you a noogie and just pull your pants up too high.
You just want to bully me like the nerd I am?
That's right.
I think at this point in time, Protoss is already in a nice lead. It's not been too dramatic, but that is kind of a reminder. When you lose a few Zerglings in a situation like that, it's like back off.
Yeah.
You are playing against somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. And look at that. Nexus going up right away. I love it, man. This guy has so many different things in his arsenal, but Speedlings
canceled. Wasn't destroyed, it was canceled.
It was canceled.
It was canceled.
Why does he have no minerals?
Oh my god, did he actually lose it?
I think he actually
that would be
lost it.
so bad. I thought it was a cancel. Oh my god, if he actually lost that Nexus.
I think it was killed.
Oh no, he's got a...
Oh wait, no, he's got a ton of minerals.
He's got a ton of minerals.
That was like lag.
You scared me like that, yeah.
Maybe he queued up a bunch of zealots. I don't know. Anyways, he canceled it, thank God. But yeah, that was a great move by Junwi. You got it when you get those Speedlings early.
He's going for it again. He does drive him out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but I was just saying, when you get those Speedlings early, it hurts your economy. You have to do little things like that and try to slow down your opponent as well. So great move by Junwi there. Really good play. Look at that. He's got the Roach warren up. And these old school StarCraft 1 pros, they like Roaches for whatever reason.
Yeah, they're really sticking with the Roach openers. It's interesting, you know, to see the different styles that Americans have, or the North Americans versus the Europeans versus the Koreans. And I'm really interested in seeing what kind of styles we see from the Chinese as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen them play in quite a while.
And Forge, very early Forge, and of course you can use the charge ability with the Nexus to really just hammer that upgrade out. The Protoss is looking pretty strong. I wonder if he would have expanded like this if he had not killed off those 4 Zerglings at the start.
That's a very interesting point right there. You know, maybe killing those off, he feels like, okay, you're a little bit behind. Let me just push this as far as I can.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be Tasteless.
OGS Junwi upgrading Burrow. Interesting. And upgrading
nice
the
Roach Speed.
Roach Speed.
And
Guerrilla Reconstruction is...
whatever that means,
yeah.
it's Roach Speed. But, no, I love Roach Burrow play. You know, that's something that I've used since the beginning of time.
You actually really cool. Took out, I believe it was one of the Korean players, one of the Chinese players in the Stars War tournament, where we both went to representing the United States. Beating Korea. We beat Korea, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming, but we did.
We own those nerds. Come on.
Yeah, we took those nerds down. But now, of course, the game's developed a lot. And here we go. This is nice. Instead of from a previous game, creep tumors.
Yep.
This is what we did not see coming out of Nesty.
Although I would like to see more creep tumors, to be honest. You know, he's actually got extra energy on his queens. Not in every injection, so.
Here's a hallucinated Phoenix. Now, this is a very popular ability. Sentries are going to get their energy out so fast. You might as well scout them and see what they're doing. And why not just scout them with a hallucinated Phoenix? The Phoenix is actually so fast that, you know, even if you kill it, which you're going to have a hard time doing, you know, you're going to get all the information.
And you know, the other great thing about that people actually don't realize is it attacks the overlords and makes them move. So when you just have them laying creep and stuff, it makes them run away.
Oh, that's a very good point.
And it's actually really annoying as a Zerg player to deal with that.
And so he's going for double robo.
Double robo. And in really weird positions. But yeah, I like the double robo play.
I wonder if it's going to be exciting as a double rainbow video. Double robo. Oh my god. It's so intense. He's going to get one immortal out of here. Double robo all the way.
Yeah. I love it, though. He's gone Roach already. You may as well throw down a couple robos. It's good, solid play.
Okay, he's engaging. That was risky. I don't know if he should be doing that. He has an immortal out here, so he knows that there's a robo on the way. And this is risky.
Yeah, that's a risky expansion. Yeah. That's like a ballsy expansion to take. But it's gold, so, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have serious
looks
cash
good in gold,
coming in
man.
there. Yeah.
Bling, bling.
Actually, I've heard in general, Junwi tends to aggressively go for the gold expansions. A lot of players, if they aren't sure about themselves, will expand back here. That's a difference between what we were talking about up here. Now, the problem is that double robo, he's going to get a few more immortals. He's going to get the extended thermal lance. That gives the range upgrade to the Colossi in your army. So you can move out and just melt the Zerg's army. Now, it seems to me as though he's going to go for Roach Burrow. And oh my god, it's a hallucinated Colossus too.
So nice. And totally scare him by having that Colossus out. Now, I love the unit comp he has. Look at that. He has 3 Immortals mixed in to make the Roaches much less effective. and as he techs up to the Colossus, this is so hard.
He's moving in here. Now remember, if you see a Colossus, you're going to want to target fire that over the opposing player's army, because that's what's dealing the damage, and peace out. See you in hell, Hatchery. He is gone.
That hatchery was good. It shouldn't go to hell.
It was a good hatchery, I'm sorry. This is now the moment where... Oh, nice save! He blocks or slows down. I thought it was a block. He slows down his opponent. Protoss retreats all the way back home to where he has real Colossi. Now, the Corruptors are target firing the Colossi, but I think the Colossus has already done enough damage that even though it's taken out now, the Zerg is going to have to retreat.
You know, this is very interesting. Look at this. He's actually holding off this army pretty well, considering the Protoss has a much better unit composition, but he's playing like just like Nest-T did, like it's the beginning of the beta. He's using Corruptors along with a bunch of Roaches and a few Hydras, and this kind of harkens back. We don't really see this style that much anymore.
Nobody makes a word like harkens sound as good as when you say it, Artosis.
Thank you. I have a voice like an angel, I've been told.
There's a Nexus coming up here, so now we got the Protoss taking the gold base. Zerg's trying to retake the gold base. And the Zerg has got a lot of Hydras. Now, these two locations over here and over here are pretty tough to cram your army through. It's good for the Protoss, not good for the Zerg.
That's right. Force fields, you use about 3 of them, and that is impassable.
And he has slipped around over here. Protoss should have been watching a little bit more carefully.
He's got to be careful, man. He's got Hydras off creep.
Yeah, now these Hydras, as you said, are off creep, so they really can't retreat. Okay, nice stasis.
No. This is bad. The Corruptors are taking a lot of damage over here, being target firing. And, well, the Hydra's doing a good job while they're not under attack by Colossus, but that's going to be the end of Junwi's army.
Junwi's going to get cleaned up here. Junwi is getting bashed right now. This is pretty brutal.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
He tried his best.
I don't know if he can recover from this. I mean,
yeah. No, I mean, it's going to be 3 base against 3 base in a moment here.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, type in Double Rainbow on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. Roach Burrow, finally used here, but way too late. You know, he didn't have an observer, I think, with his army for most.
That's true.
It didn't at all, actually.
You have to burrow it where the units are going to stand when they engage you. You unburrow under the Colossus, and you can kill it actually really, really fast. It's a great move. I love to use it. But it feels like, you know, he got burrow a lot earlier, but this is the first time we really saw him use it. I think that he should not have gotten aggressive there, sat on his 3 bases, and tried to do something, you know, instead.
Well, it's like he doesn't seem to know what he wants.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He, like, expands so quickly.
Expands, kind of like,
and then it's like,
randomly.
Oh, well, clearly Protoss can destroy this. And he's like, well, I guess I should attack him now, but I don't have the economy to fund this. So
it is kind of sloppy play there in that way. You're quite right, Tasos. Quite right.
Thank you.
Such a smart and handsome,
Thank you.
intelligent,
and you are a
friendly fellow.
And you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Thank you.
We got probes now at the gold base, and he's going to make some more pylons over here. Zerg, long distance mining, so this does burn a lot of calories if you're a drone, but like
maybe they'll become Zerglings one day.
But I mean, really, like, this is not good. He hasn't gotten an additional base up. Zerg is relying now on counterattack. The Nexus is under attack, and it's gonna go down.
Oh, very nice right there.
Burrow to get out of there. You should. I don't see an observer.
I don't think he has burrow movement, actually.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just burrow. Like, burrow to get out of there. No, he just, like, burrows and then walk over him.
Just walk over and wait to build an observer?
Yep.
Okay. This is a little... I feel like we should have that yakety sax music playing while we watch these roaches try to go. Like, actually, he goes around and takes out the Nexus again. That was canceled. And actually very effective by Junwi, doing a lot with a little.
But at the same time, LegalMind, he is getting a lot of Immortals here, and that's going to hurt this Roach-heavy army of Junwi oh so badly.
This is pretty brutal. And now I think he's just going to engage. Whoa, a lot of Corruptors. A lot of Corruptors. Serious.
But really, I think it's the Immortals that are going to do the majority of the damage to this.
Oh, you know what? You're right. He's got 4 of those in here. And you know what? Expect GG. I mean, Zerg has a pretty sizable army, but he doesn't have an economy going. Protoss now long-distance mining.
And this, look at that, an Executor, just like Eldaris.
Wow, he's rank Executor.
He really leveled
This
up.
guy's only an Instructor, but Instructor good enough to win this game.
Look at this. Can he kill LegalMind's army?
The angle here is pretty good. The Hydras are doing a lot of damage.
Oh
he is target firing some of the Immortals here. Actually, surprisingly
Welcome
enough.
to StarCraft 1 macro.
He
has so many more units than I thought he was going to have.
Wow.
Not enough, but he did such a better job than I thought I was going to see there.
There it is, GG. Double Robo all the way. Wow. That was a sick build. And
he is so smiling.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that guy.
Look at that. You don't normally see a pro gamer smiling.
giggling,
He's
wiggling.
saying, I'm going to get all that money in the finals. And now he goes straight back to what we normally see in esports, which is totally somewhat expressionless.
I wonder if he wants to be a lawyer. Because he has a legal mind.
I get it. I see what you did there. Join game. We're ready. That was the first game. And
Sync the game incoming. Looks like it's going to be on Metalopolis.
Metalopolis, a better map, best map in my opinion.
Yeah, I think everyone actually agrees that that is the best map.
Well, it's clean. It awards different playstyles. It's not one of these maps where if you're a certain race, you're going to be like, oh, God, not this map. You know, you might say that in certain positions, but it's awesome. I do like how Blizzard's actually putting out all these kind of different maps really early on. If you go back to, like, the old StarCraft 1 maps, I mean, the Hunters or, you know, Lost Temple.
I don't even want to think of, like,
think
the
of how
first
long
ladder map
Lost
back.
Temple was actually in tournaments in StarCraft 1. It was in there for, like, 5 years.
Yeah.
And then
look at Warcraft 3,
somebody said,
man.
all right,
it's
now
still in there.
It's still in there, man, yeah. Warcraft 3 did not have a lot of map circulation, but Blizzard's already throwing out all these new maps, which makes it so exciting. And we've actually started the game here, so...